So if you're a passenger in an Uber or Lyft vehicle and that vehicle is at fault for a crash and you are injured, you are able to get up to $1 million in coverage in Florida for your injuries and your pain and suffering. Now, if there are 10 people who are injured in the crash, there's still $1 million to be divvied up between all 10 people if their cases are worth it. I had a recent settlement where there were 2 parties who were injured in a crash, and there were 2 people who were at fault for the crash. My client was a passenger in the Uber vehicle and suffered some big injuries. There was $1 million in coverage. My client got $990,000, and he got another $10,000 from another party who was also at fault. Ended up being $1 million settlement, but again, he didn't get the full $1 million from Uber because there were 2 people who were injured in the crash. He got $990,000 of that $1 million from the Uber insurance policy. But again, my client was a passenger in the Uber vehicle. The Uber vehicle was at fault and it was here in Florida. So that's how it works here in Florida. I've gotten responses from people in other states. If you are watching this video and you have questions about that, you can reach out to me and I can refer you to attorneys in those other states. I have friends all over the country. But what's important for you to take away is if you're in Florida, and you take Uber cars just like I do, the Uber driver gets into a crash and you are injured and the Uber driver is at fault, or the Lyft driver is at fault, there is up to $1 million in coverage. Now, again, your case has to be worth it. If it's a little fender bender and you weren't injured, you're not going to get $1 million out of that case, right? It's only the cases where you have real injuries. There's up to $1 million in coverage that we can pursue for you. If you have any questions whatsoever, give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you about your case and tell you if there is a case. So I appreciate you guys watching and have a good day.